I disagree. Because as a guardsman, every time I'm in a squad with zealots, shit just goes easier, man. They're just that grease between the melee wheels. They're just there chopping, living, tanking. They're like a great little flex unit that just makes everything go easier. Just smooths everything out. They're the viola. What's a viola? What's a viola? Logo says, suppose you had close range covered other than by a sword, say a melter automatic shotgun. Would you then take a plasma pistol? Yes. Yeah, okay, I can see what you mean more. Yes, yes. Having a long range pistol would allow you to take a close range weapon. I can see that. I can see that, yes. I still think it'd be a trap unless the melee slot pistol also... Darth Barden. Also gets to, Slayer. Have like a punch and a shove like I said. But yes, I could see that more. But I don't know. I think the game's alright as it is. I mean, maybe in like, you know, a year from now there's like new classes as well. Like, different classes changes this discussion a lot as well. Like, if the vet isn't the only person to handle long-ranged, then it's different. A viola is the tenor part of a string quartet. Not the violin star, not the cello cool, but fills in what the others are missing. Yeah, it's important to have that in this game, I think. This gun actually has surprising damage. No, not this one, sorry. The Columbus. I thought that was the Columbus auto gun, not the braced one. Is this a better sword than mine? Not really. Yes, but no, not really. Damage is lower. Mobility is much lower, that's a problem. The Columbus blue autogun that you can aim actually has surprisingly good damage if you land all your shots. The problem is it's almost impossible to land all your shots at a reasonable range because it goes insane at a certain point. But I hit like 3,000 DPS on this gun. Where is it? Which I was surprised by because I've written off all autoguns as trash. This one. I was hitting like 3,000 DPS dumping a clip of this into a Reaper. With a maxed out ammo stat, I think you get up to 45 ammo, 40 to 45 ammo in the mag, which is good. Like, it's getting close to what I'm asking for, right? Really, the only problem then becomes that the recoil goes insane beyond close range, and the damage is still a bit low, I guess, overall. But the DPS can't be argued, so it's just like the max ammo reserve, I mean, like, damage per ammo. Like, you're like, hosing out damage with this thing, but the ammo, you can be out of ammo so quick, because each shot does, like... It's the eternal problem, is like, well, I take a gun that has 240 shots and hits for 69, when I could take a gun that has, divided by 3, yeah, 200 shots and does 289 damage and has better headshot modifiers, you know, it's crazy. Ryfox says, the problem with the Columnist I find is that the recon las guns just do the same thing better without much ammo. Well, let's test this out, because I'm going to show you what I mean in the Sicanium when I say that the DPS in the Acatrans is not good. Yeah, guns need an ammo efficiency pass. That's the main thing to make a lot of guns more useful at higher difficulties, is they just need ammo efficiency.
Yes, what?
So let's go to a Damnation. I probably should have done 4, but whatever. And I'm going to show you the Acatrans compared to the Columnus, and any other gun as well, and you'll see what I mean. You see what I mean when I say, like, some guns I just don't like. Kingdom Source says the ult of a Commissar class will be to power drop another guardsman into the mission, then he pulls out his gun and drills the guardsman, thus increasing the morale of the team as his tradition. It sounds like a fucking Mugen character. He calls in a guardsman just to execute him. So here's like a bolter. So that's 2600 DPS, right? Yeah, Path is to be cool patches. That's 2600 DPS. Here's a Cantrail. And I think if you hit the body, it's not as good as the Cantrail, but it's still, like, decent, right? Like, it's nowhere near as good as, like, 651. But the thing about the Cantrail is it's amazing headshots. So if you hit the head, 2000. Okay, so that's what you want to do. And if you crit, it gets so much off crit. So if I crit more, it goes higher. And then what you really want to do with the Cantrail is keep your ult up constantly and, well, just like two-shot everything or one-shot everything. So the DPS is better than it looks on the Cantrail because of that. Because a lot of the time also, you can't just get too in love with what it looks like on the Reaper, which I use my DPS meter, because it's not all about raw DPS. Because the Cantrail's better at going like bum, 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 bum than the Bolter, which does that slower. However, let's compare that to other guns. So, the Plasma gun just fucking falls down, doesn't do anything. Have I got like an Acrotrans of high damage stat? To make this point. There's the Acrotrans of almost max damage stat, right? So we'll take this over here. What does this do? $654 DPS. I think that's the same as the Cantrail did on the body. Let's go to the head. $642. Oh, I didn't even kill it in one mag. Try again. He's defending a lot. See what I mean about the headshot thing, about the Acrotrans? Because it's 41 to the body, 52 to the head. This is the problem with the Acrotrans. This is why when you ask me what I'd do with the Acrotrans, I would say give it a fucking reason to headshot. Guns that have no reason to headshot unless they're intensely satisfying, like the Plasma or Bolter as well, aren't as much fun, because it's fun to go for headshots, makes you feel cool. So that's what I'm talking about with the Acrotrans, is the point to headshot isn't as much. That's nice though. It's better on you. It's a bit better on you. Gotta remember it's different for everyone. 2651. Like, it's doubles on you. Like, it's worth it more on you. Oh no, it's not double. It's only plus. I crit and headshot at the same time. 26 to 38. It's like almost double. But the point still stands. You're still not getting much damage. Like, that's just not good damage, you know? Like, fill up a mutie. Let a mutie come at ya. So that's me trying to kill a mutie in like a difficulty 5, right? Before it hits my team. So why would I do that when I can do this and just go done? Or, and this is where it's less obvious, but the Cantrail's really good as well. We take the Cantrail out. Dead. Even without the ult, and if you're ulting and you headshot, I just 3 or 4 shot up. Because the headshot multiplier on the Cantrail is insane. Like, you'll see when you headshot a mutie, because it's way better. Same as you headshot a dog. And yeah, better ammo use, basically. More ammo efficient. So this gun has all the perks. That's what it always comes down to, is a lot of people ask me questions about Darktide weapons, and they come from a place of like, why don't you use X gun? You know, like, oh, like the Acrotrans is really fast, why don't you use it? Or like, why don't you use this thing? Well, really, I think the way you have to look at guns when you're trying to get the best gun, you're not just using guns for fun, which is fine. But when you're trying to ask, like, why don't you use a certain gun, the real question is, why use a gun? It's not why don't you use the Acrotrans, because people do defend that. As soon as you, like, someone asks a question of, like, why don't you use this gun, and I say back this reason, they'll be like, oh, but this, blah, blah, blah. But the real question is, why should I bother using a gun? Why would I not use the Cantrail? That's the question. Why would I not use the Bolter when they're available? Why would I use the Acrotrans over these guns, which are much, much better at everything? That's the question. But I'll show you now what I mean with that Columnus. So if I go down to the Grey Columnus, I was surprised by this. It has a surprising amount of damage. I was not expecting it. If you hit all your shots. So if we go like this. Oh, I think I'm hitting armor there. Look at this surprising damage, says Big Rush. 100 DPS, hang on. Hold on. I think if you shoot a dog, it's more noticeable. Yeah, like that's good. It shoots very quickly for the damage. You asked me what the Acrotrans needs to be like? The Acrotrans needs to be more like this. This level of damage. To cut it on a higher difficulty. I hate this kind of sight. I hate this kind of telegraph pulse sight. Like, that's good! Look at that! 3.3 thousand. Sorry, 3.300. 33,000. Why can't I fucking talk? 3,300. Well, that's good DPS. That is good. That is good. Is it mainly headshots? It's 260. Oh, what the fuck? It's got a massive headshot multiplier. That's why. I think. And this is what I mean. The guns that are like our basic guns but scale well into higher difficulties are the ones that have high headshot and crit multipliers, because then you can translate skill into better damage. Like, that's 266 on a crit headshot is insanely good damage. We got the big beauty. Insanely good. However, the problem is I can't one-shot scabs. I hate that. It's a two-shot, and you have to double-tap headshots. And double-tapping headshots is not really realistic. I think, at best, you want to go, like, head to body. Or body to head, but that's harder. You could just, like, burst around the neck, but again, like, is this going to work in an actual battle? Does it have a bigger projectile size or something? I don't know. But, like, this is good. Like, I can roll this up to 45 ammo. And it looks really good, right? Like, it looks like it goes really good. Problem with enemies, you can't headshot as much. Definitely an issue. But it still does fine. Can't deal with... Holy shit, you can deal with Carapace if you hit the head. You can crit through the head. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay, not great. But if you were forced to, you could do it. No, probably not really realistic. Can't one mag a Reaper reliably is an issue as well. Better than Laz. I mean, better than Laz, yeah, but you're probably dead if you try to pull that off in a real mission. And if you ult, remember you're probably gonna be ulting a lot of the time. That's really good damage. If this had if I had a version of this that rolled max on ammo stat and damage stat and stability, like if it had the 45 round mag, I might take this into a D4 and try it. But there's one big problem with this gun. There's one big problem with this gun. Is that it looks a lot better close than it actually is. So that's close, right? Now what if I go over here? Okay, now I've got problems, right? Now it's really hard to hit my full auto and do the damage I need to do it. This, like, medium range. Like, the spray is just really fucking random. Like, sometimes it just goes all over the fucking place. Like, look at that. That's not good, you know? The horizontal recoil, and vertical is a different story, because vertical, every gamer knows how to pull down vertical. But horizontal like this, I'm not going to move it, we're just going to see what it does. That's not good, you know? That horizontal drift kills this gun for anything beyond really close range to be good. So we go, okay, maybe we do, you know, headshots. But then we just, I don't know, we just don't really have the damage, I don't know. Maybe you can do bursts on ults. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm trying to make it work. I want to make it work. But if I get caught about my ult, it's going to be so awkward. Even on single, it's bouncing left and right. Like, so crazy. I think you could do, like, short bursts, maybe. Maybe you can make this work with short bursts. But look at me try to hit like a thin target like that shotgunner at range. That's rough. Like, you're just not doing it. And this would be fine as a trade-off of, you know, autogun better at close range, as I'm sure the developers intended. But this is the problem, as I was saying. I don't need to. I don't need to take that trade-off. Because I can just take a bolt gun or a las gun, and I can be good at both ranges anyway. This gun doesn't do anything really better at close range, that's the problem. Like, the damage is really good sustain on a single target, but can I really spray down a horde of this very well? I don't know, let's see. No. Not really. And also, I don't want to shoot into hordes of this gun, paradoxically, because my max ammo is so low that it's a waste. It's more of a waste to shoot into hordes of this gun in the cantrail. That's the problem. It's not why don't you use the columnist auto gun, as always the question. It's why would you? When you can use this and go... I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can kill everything in the game. I can translate my skill into headshots that kill shits really quick. I'm useful with the ult and without it. I don't need the ult, it just makes me better. I can dodge shoot. And I'm one of the most ammo efficient guns in the game. Because my max pool is so huge. Yeah, as Tamaggio says, turns out having comparable damage to regular bullets but no recoil is one of the many benefits of a laser gun. Yeah, the las gun's better. But I think you can see with that columnist how the autoguns could be viable. But I think their launch balance is just too heavy-handedly bad. Just preemptively made too bad, or they just didn't expect these guns to be so good. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that in the future at some point we'll see the autoguns be buffed up a bit and be competitive. And then you have the plasma gun. Which just isn't very good. But I wish it was. I wish it was better, man. I do wish it was better. It's so fun to use, but it's just not very good numbers-wise. Anyway, enough theory crafting. Let's do another mission. But yeah, I hope that explains why I don't like the Akatrans anymore. Though I liked it when I got it on 3, just because the damage just doesn't keep up. Does the plasma still have the best splash damage? I don't think it has any. Has a bigger hitbox, but doesn't have any. That's the thing. The plasma should get splash damage, I agree. It has collateral, like railing like this. But it doesn't actually have any AoE. You know what does? That's right, kids. Oh, well, no, wait, it does. I'm not lying, what the fuck, it does. Wait, why isn't it working? Did they, is this the Psychanium bug? I don't know, usually you shoot a guy here and it does like 8 damage to everyone in this area. Which is how I set the Demon Host up before. Where's the ZOE? I'll go in and out. I'll fucking prove it. Splash is fucked in the training room. Ah, okay, yeah. In an actual game, if you shoot this guy, everyone around takes splash, and they're all staggered, which I think you can see, kind of. No, not really. But in an actual game, yeah, it like I've seen it in training once before as well, and that's how I know how good it is. Yeah, it does like damage to everyone around and staggers them all. It's insane. That's what Plasma should do. Plasma should have. If you want Plasma to be good without just making it do more damage, which is also fine, there's an easy way to buff Plasma, and there's a more complicated way to buff Plasma, to make it worth something I would take. That competes with the Cantrail 12 and the Bolter. The easy way to buff Plasma is to just increase its damage, or increase the number of shots before you overheat. That's the easy way. You know, maybe up its ammo a bit, max ammo a bit as well, so that it's ammo efficient. That's very important on high difficulty. But you can just, like, increase its damage a bit so that it, like, can more reliably one-shot specials on D4 and D5. Or you can just add a bigger heat pool by default. Like, right now you get, like, 8 shots, 9 shots on a good plasma gun. Maybe more, 10 or 11. Make that, like, 15 or 16 to compete with the Bolter, or the las gun a bit more. But, yeah, I hope that explains why I don't like the Akatrans anymore. Do I like it when I got it on 3? Just because the damage is just doesn't keep up. But that's a very simple way to do it, and it like leans the plasma gun more into the role of like elite killer. Of like, it's still not going to be good at like as good at killing the ranged as a cantrell. That's fine. But what it can be is it can be like the charge up elite killer. One shot is all I need. I see the elite, I kill him. You know, I charge it up, I do a big charge up shot. Vroom! I blow him up. I'm flashy. That's cool. I don't even know if that would make it that good though. I think the way to I think it needs it, but I think what the plasma really would benefit from is more creative balancing of giving it more effects. I think the plasma gun should leave a burn on targets it hasn't killed that's like actually does significant damage, and it should scale to the level of charge you did, so that you have reasons to use different charge modes, because right now I think the hit's just better a lot of the time. Stagger is important. Yeah, plasma having good stagger is important. Stagger increasing of the charge rate, if it doesn't already, would be really good, so maybe a fully charged can stagger a beauty or something, and then the Psyker isn't pigeonholed and having to bring the lightning stuff to CC all the time. Some AoE splash. Make the rail fatter, like rather than just railing the long ways, make it a bit fatter so you can like maybe take out a couple of Poxwalkers shoulder to shoulder and all of the ones behind them rather than just one column of Poxwalkers. You could put a special effect where when you kill an enemy or specifically an elite with the plasma, it like does like a corpse explosion a bit or something. I don't know, just like, or make that a blessing on the plasma. If that was a blessing on the plasma, that again leads into elite clearing. This guy's fucking going through it. Because the blessings on the plasma fucking are trash as well is a big problem. Ductile plasma, yeah. But yeah, just like in general, I think the burn would be good because it allows the plasma to become the de facto special killer, because then it becomes a boss killer as well. It becomes the Thunderhammer for the vet, you know? It becomes the vet's Thunderhammer of really leaning into singles. Oh god. What? Oh, what the fuck? Where the fuck? Where? I'm not really getting fucked. Oh god. I'm gonna die if I go for it. Yeah, slow but go single target. Plasma's supposed to be heavy infantry kill, even some armor. Yeah, and the bolter does anti-armor better than the plasma. Make the plasma ignore more armor would be great. If the plasma just ignored more armor, that would be good. Right now, the bolter with rending does a better job, or even without it, but does a better job of anti-armor.
Taking serious damage.
Uh-oh. There's just like so much flavorful shit I think you can do to make the plasma better. And I hope we see it, because the plasma's cool. It's a very unique kind of like weapon in like fluff. And I'd like to see just more effects like that. Like, yeah, just let it fucking burn shit. Like, if you survive a plasma, you're fucking on fire. That'd be amazing. Because then it has its own niche, too, where, like, the bolter can be the best at just killing something, but the plasma can, like, kill shit a lot, and then when it doesn't quite kill, it's probably gonna get him in a few seconds from the burn. Like, that's cool. That's a trade-off, you know? It's a trade-off that I can actually fuck with rather than close range versus long range, which just you don't have to do as a vet, so why would you? And you can't afford to as a vet, not be good at long. So it's just a noob trap. I think it'd be sick. I'd love a plasma that's just like super fanciful like that, super fucking feature rich, lots of big features like that. That'd be sick. I'm so horny for it. I want it. Damn. What? What the fuck is going on?
Appreciate
How would you feel about saying having different options of grenades? Say frag, crack, melt, or vortex. I think it'd be incredible. I think that sounds too good to be true. And I will never see that in this game, but that would be cool, yes. I don't know about vortex or what that really is. I can maybe guess, but like Melter, like you get less of them, but they do more, I guess. They're like anti-armor, like with Crack. Crack's pretty obvious. Be amazing, but I doubt it. Larky Mauler says, as a zealot, I feel like ranged enemies are zero fun on high difficulties, but that's probably because pub vets suck. It is because pub vets suck. I fucking love dueling ranged enemies on every difficulty, but I'm the vet. I definitely, if you haven't got, oh, Krieger left. Sorry, hit the barrel, look out! Look out! If you, oh no, we've got a revolver vet, oh no. If you haven't got someone competent killing the ranged and you're like a zealot or an ogre, and it's gonna feel like fucking pain. And that's the problem, is a lot of pub vets are bringing stuff like this. Like this guy's got a revolver. You know, you get the number one pub vet gun I see them bring is an Acatrans, because it's cool. I loved bringing it too when I first got it. But like, that's the problem, you know. You look at what we just talked about in the Circanium about how the Acatrans isn't actually very good. And like, that's why you have a lot of trouble in your lobbies, because a lot of vets are not as good as they could be at being a vet. They're not doing their best, you know? They're bringing Acatrans, they're bringing auto... I fucking match into D4 lobbies with people using, like, auto guns. And I see that and I'm like, well, shit. I'm gonna have to carry. Because it's not gonna be you, is it? You know what I mean? Like... You play Flamer? Yeah, exactly. And if you've got a Flamer, you just can't do anything about ranged. I can't imagine being able to Flamer as my Zealot in a pub. Yeah, vets focusing into melee, exactly. It's the worst. I think a lot of vets just don't understand that they are... I think a lot of vets just don't understand how much easier it is for them to deal with range than the other classes. Because they haven't played them, and they're not a streamer who talks to people all the time about balance. Like, if you're just like a random player of this game, and your first and last pick class was vet, I think you just don't get how much harder it is for other people to deal with range compared to you. You know? So I'm aware of that, which is why, as the vet, I ignore the fuck out of a lot of the enemies in this game, because I know the most important thing for me to be doing is killing ranged. I will ignore Poxwalkers trying to hit me when I can, and just weave and try and shoot ranged, because killing one or two dregs with autoguns is so much more important as me than killing 30 Poxwalkers. That's how I feel about roll balance for the vet. Because you can dodge you can dodge and block an infinite amount of Poxwalkers, like, almost forever. But you cannot, as the upper classes, like, dodge or block 2 guys of lasguns or 2 guys of autoguns. You know, they're gonna wear you down. You can't deal with it. All you can do is, like, try to regen toughness from horde killing, but it's a losing battle. That's why camo is such a good perk, yeah, because it lets you focus on doing your job, that's right. Usually if I'm hitting melee, there's only 2 reasons as the vet I'm hitting melee. 1, my team just for whatever reason can't handle the melee, which, you know, is not ideal. Or 2, I have been engaged in melee and I'm tied up and I have no choice but to melee back. Like, right now I can't really range because I'm not camoing. I also don't really need to range because we're mostly doing the melee. That's the other reason, it's just there's no better targets. If there's no better targets, sure, I'll be meleeing to save ammo. But yeah, like, I mean, I'm here doing my vet job, but then we've got Von Daddy, and I don't mean any offense to Von Daddy, but he's using a revolver. He's using a revolver on D4 high intensity, if that's to be believed. I don't know if it is, or if it's just a fake high intensity, because I never fixed that bug. So that guy has 44... His maximum reserve ammo is 44. He has 44 shots. When he picks up an ammo box, he gets like 3 bullets. That guy is going to be red on ammo the whole time unless I give him all the ammo boxes, right? Unless he's just not shooting. Oh, we get an Ogren, awesome. We get the one of everything class? No, we have 2 vets. Yeah, we got big man, Von Daddy. Easy time. Big men are so blessed. We love to get Ogrens in matchmaking. Hello, Lunk! Yeah, we got 2 people with no plus wounds either. Rip. We got a Zealot, not a Cyclops. That's good. Lord Determined is a Zealot, so that's good. I'd rather have a Zealot than a Psyker. With this comp with like another Vet, you know? Because we need that melee front line, and I don't want to be it. Wounds overrated. Yeah, if you're a true pro gamer. If you're a true pro gamer, they are. I take 1. I think it's good to have 1 because I don't like going down and being on death's door immediately. But I do value like other shit like toughness more. Yeah, I think beyond 1 you're getting into diminishing returns territory quickly when you could have taken someone else. I think even Zealots should have it. I can understand why Zealots don't, but I think even Zealots should have it. +1 wound on this difficulty. I think a 2 difficulty player... I mean, sorry, I think a 2 wound player is just a liability waiting to happen. Like, when the shit gets hard, everyone's gonna go down, even Zealots. As tanky as they are, even Zealots are gonna go down. And when you're the... Mistakes happen. When you're the guy who goes down and suddenly you've only got 1 life left... Like, it's a very big thing, because when everybody's playing on max wounds off of the Medicaid, you've got 2 buffers there. But if you only have 2 wounds, and you go from, like, everything's fine to, oh, I've been downed, now the next time you die, they're gone. And losing a body in a high-pressure situation is how wipes tend to happen. So I think it's really important to have that extra wound. You don't have to go down and get corruption. Yeah, the corruption too, but... Yeah, I think it's just a bit too brittle to only have 1 extra life. Just a bit too brittle for my liking. I think you can do it, I just don't. I never feel, like, comfortable. I always feel anxious about it when I got a player like that. I just feel like I gotta babysit them. And, like, what do you get in exchange? Like, more health? Like, that's cool, but, like... You know, if you're so tanky you don't need... You're never gonna go down, then do you really need the extra health? Couldn't you make the same argument that you're so tanky you can play around not having another 40 health too, you know what I mean? I mean, it's optimal. Obviously, you want to have higher health and just not go down, but I don't know. I don't believe in it myself. I believe in 3 wounds at least. Otherwise, I'd be stacking toughness at 300. Which is a fun idea, but I don't think it's what I should be doing. Oh god. That was a waste of bolter. It continues to be a waste of bolter ammo. That's gonna die? That's gonna just die. Get him, big man. Oh yeah, stacking health for sure, Benny, exactly. You stack the resource that's better, you know? I didn't even see that guy, they're too far up. Like, I'm a vet, I have more toughness, so I stack percent toughness, you know? Nothing crazy. Ooh. I just want to go check the Medicaid, sorry. If there's one left, I'm just going to go get it. Just going to the Medicaid, friends. Thank ya. Maybe we can give it to you, Ogren, if there's one left. You need it more. Yeah, best build works for you. Oh, of course. Absolutely, as always. Alright, it's empty anyway. Thinking about picking up the game, is this game as melee heavy as Vermintide 2? I don't really like melee and found V2 almost forces you to like it. Ammo, thanks. You can play this without meleeing. Depends on your class, build, and guns. You're gonna want to play the Psyker or the Vet. Psyker is you're doing magic, so Sienna from Vermintide. If you want to just use guns, go Vet. Melee is still really important no matter who you are, because you're gonna get caught in melee as a Vet, and you're gonna need to, and also you get the best melee in the game, so it's more useful sometimes. But as long as you can manage your ammo, and there is a lot of ammo, you can spend most of your time ranging. And yeah, Vet of Infantry Lasgun. If you bring like a Cantrail 12, you're gonna have enough ammo for the entire mission if you never want to pull melee.
Sounds so bad to me.
I think you're still gonna run into situations where you need to pull melee to defend yourself, but yes, you'll have enough ammo of a Cantrail 12 to run a whole mission just shooting the entire time. Shooting at the hordes, shooting at no problems. As long as you're picking up the pickups, you'll be fine. And as long as you haven't got a squad full of other vets taking all your... That was nice. Taking all of your ammo, you'll be fine. Yeah, it's fucked, Whiskey. I'm coming for the ammo. Thank you. We're all pretty low on ammo here, actually. You can see in the indicators down the bottom left, we're all pretty low. So I gotta place my shots better. Oh, nice crate. The ammo crates. I don't think VT2 had ammo crates, right? Because ammo wasn't range wasn't as big a thing. Ammo crates are awesome for that too. Fills everybody up. Yeah, you'll be fine, man. Just play sharpshooter. And there'll be plenty of guns that are like meta at the high level and are really ammo efficient. You'll be fine. Even with the bolter, I spend most of my time ranging, and I was saying this before, if I'm not in range, it just means something's going wrong, that's all. Sniper left over there. Uh-oh, rising grinds. Got sniper. Yeah, it's a very range-heavy game. It's cool. Ah! Ah! Thank you. Yeah, I'm like you, I prefer ranged. And I tried to play like handgun Kruger and shit. And I kind of feel your pain. Of like, it's not really a thing. This game is completely different. This game is very much... You can be ranged first. You can be the fantasy you want to be. You can be the ranged combat fantasy you want to be. Guns first, melee as a backup when you need it. That's how this game works as a vet. And for a lot of the classes, honestly, even for zealots. For a lot of enemies. It's a fun game too, by the way. It's a really fun game. Oh, that was an enemy. It's not an enemy. I'm guessing if you want to be melee first of range as a backup, the veterans and few, but Zealot or Ogre might be. Yeah. If you want to focus on melee, Zealot or Ogre is where you want to go. If you want to focus on ranged combat over melee, Veteran or Psyker. But do keep in mind, everyone can kind of do everything. Even the Ogren, who has the worst, I think, ranged options, because they don't get, like, bolts and las guns. But the Ogryn still gets, like, a giant machine gun, they get a grenade launcher, they get 2 grenade launchers, actually, they get 2 different ones. One's basically like a tank cannon, another one is like an area of effect grenade launcher, like a true grenade. Everyone gets shit. I'm loving it, yeah. I love Darktide too. Dog! Bad dog. Got the sniper. Really like leading to a class roll. Yeah, I like leading to class rolls too, so I like this game a lot. I do enjoy games where, like, you have a really distinct purpose, and you know when you're fulfilling it. I like games less that are like, everybody can do everything all the time as good as each other. You pick a tank class, but then the devs make it so you can just, like, do as much damage as a DPS, and, like, you pick, like, a DPS, and you can tank just as hard as a tank. I hate that kind of balance where, like, everyone just gets to do whatever they want. I like games where everyone can do stuff, but, like, there's really clear class balance of, like, certain things are way better, and at the high level you want to have a diverse team. I enjoy that a lot. Overwatch balance. Well, Overwatch has the league balance. Overwatch has a league balance problem of, like, tanks specifically get to do whatever they want. Overwatch, I hate that tank meta shit that League did too, like, fucking 7 years ago. I feel like every fucking popular game does, which has, like, MOBA roles like that. Where, like, okay, tanks are the hardest to kill, yes. Okay, but then, to protect their teammates, that's not enough, so they need to have the best crowd control and, like, disruption abilities. Yes, with you so far. But they also need to have the high damage. Okay, why? Because if tanks don't do high damage, then why would you attack them? Therefore, to do their job of soaking damage for the team, they must have high threat, therefore high damage. And that is where I go, what the fuck? No. Because you just end up with this fucking game where, like, the tank just DPS is better than fucking DPSs. And then that's also a problem because the tanks are healthier. So then why... Depends on the class breakdown. Deep Rock Galactic balances around utility rather than typical class rolls. That's a good idea, I think. Yeah. That's a cool idea. I like that. Get creative with it. I mean, this game doesn't really do, like... You could argue that the Zealot, and I do say, like, the Zealot and the Ogryn are tankier. But that's not all they are. Like, the Ogryn isn't just a tank. They, like... In, like, the sense of soaking damage. Like, they have a lot of other features that make them good at being, like, the soul of the team. Of staying up and keeping others up. Tank balance ruined Overwatch 1 for, like, 2 years. Yeah, it still is. Go play Overwatch 2. It's even worse now. Played fucking Overwatch 2 and it's just, like, tank diff. Because you only get one tank per quick play on your team. So it's always just, like, tank diff. It's like, is your tank a moron? Uh-oh. You lose. Oh, look, it's Zarya again, doing twice the damage of anyone else in the entire lobby, while she is unkillable. For Overwatch 2, we split up Zarya's bubbles, so rather than having one bubble for herself and one for teammates, she gets 2 charges of the same ability that can be used on either. This change will allow Zarya to have more interesting choices to make with who she wants to... No, just kidding. Zarya's gonna bubble herself twice. Just kidding. Zarya's gonna bubble herself twice. And you're gonna get like a 2-second window to kill Zarya before her bubble goes back up. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? What were you thinking? Why the fuck would you do that? TF2 already had this solved by making the heavy get owned by snipers and spies, yeah. TF2 has great class balance, yeah. The heavy gets fucking rolled by certain things because the heavy has drawbacks. The heavy is slow. Overwatch 2 tanks do not have drawbacks. TF2 is a very well-balanced game, I agree. At least before all the fucking weird weapons started getting added. It was really, really well-balanced. Which is why it was so funny. So fun, I mean. Once you start adding, like, extra, all the guns and shit in, I can't make that claim. But, like, vanilla or even medic update, still, like, the first few years of TF2 felt very balanced to me. Like, even the Spy, who is arguably such a fucking gimmick class, had a point. Everyone gets owned by Soldier and Demo. Soldier and Demo were definitely the Sues of TF2, for sure. They were, like, the infantry of TF2. But, like, everything else still had roles. Like, the Scout had like, really good roles. And you could play them all and exercise your skill in fun ways. I really love vanilla TF2. I don't really agree about TF2 balances. RuneScope says, considering Pyro, Spy, Sniper, I don't really play in competitive. Well, I'm talking about, like, a long time ago. Vanilla, I said, not now. Once they started adding all the weird, like, items and shit, it's anybody's fucking game what's balanced. But, I felt vanilla was pretty well balanced. At least in pubs, yeah. I mean, don't talk to me about competitive too much, because competitive's always a different ballgame. But even in competitive, I think you still saw most stuff. Let's get over to the objective. I'll drop a med kit. Incomp only Spy was kind of useless. Yeah, which makes sense because it's a gimmick class. I feel like even then there were moments where you might pull it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I never had more fun in competitive TF2 than just normal TF2, I agree. With people saying it wasn't for them. Gotta get our friend! Oh god. Is that a sniper or is that a scab? It's a scab. But like, just playing like pub TF2 servers was so much fun back in the day, I think. God, the Horde's a real issue here. I gotta get that Reaper when they come around the corner. But yeah, like League has that problem a lot where it's like you'll have like an ability that scales with like magic power and League, and it's like, oh god, we're fucked. Ah, where's the burster? Where's the burster? We're so overwhelmed. Fuck. So you have an ability like that for like a mage, and it's like, here's the ratio of like magic power to damage. It's like, you know, 10 magic power is like, you know, 10 damage. And you're like, alright, cool, makes sense. You know, example, like not real numbers. But then you'll get like, let's get our friend up. Then you go to like a tank, like not like a squishy mage, like a tank, like Alistair. Where it's like, okay, for him, for this ability, he's gonna get, for every 10 magic points, he's gonna get 20 damage on his ability, or 30. And the rationale is like, well, he, as a tank, has to buy tank items. So he needs to get more damage on his ability to make up for the fact that he's not buying damage items, right? So he can be competitive damage. But that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, drop the Grim, man. We're not going to live with that Grim. We're just going to die and we're not going to get any Grims out. But, you know, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Because then it's like, wait, hang on, though. Because he's not... Well, then just play a fucking tank. And be tanky and do damage. Like, why does he get to have both? Gee, Alistair, why does your dev let you have fucking both? Oh, because he can't afford to buy damage items, so he needs more damage. No, he doesn't! That's the point! He's not meant to do that, but... The big dirty secret of balancing those games, because it's always with the very big popular games, the big dirty secret of that is it's so that people have fun. Oh, what a horrible idea, right? What a horrible idea that people have fun. What a miser Beagle Rush is. But that's like the thing, right? Is like, they want people to play tanks, but they want people to have fun. And it's fun to do damage, and if you don't do damage, you're still being useful, but not in a way that's fun. So we have to give the tanks lots of damage so they can have fun. And that's definitely, you can feel that with Overwatch 2, I think, is very much like the tanks are the way they are, so that tank players don't complain. But some people like being tanks about breaking them, yeah, but not most people. And it is fun for the tanks, it's just not fun for anyone else. No, I need to hit that. Gotta get him up. Immediately get him up. Always rush. Never clear threats, just always get the trap target up. Trap targets are very easy to revive in this game. It's very quick. It's much quicker than the normal revive. Always free people from traps first before you worry about clearing the area. It's not like with revives. Always just rush it and get them up, because unlike revives as well, they're also taking damage while they're trapped. So if you leave them on the ground, you're actually hurting them because they're going to get hit by poxwalkers. You gotta just get them up. Whenever you see a trap target, the intuitive thing everyone wants to do is kill the trapper. Don't bother unless you're already doing it. Wait, that Ogren's fucked. They're gonna be just dead? Oh, they have a wound left, shit. What you really need to do is get the trap target up, 100%. That's always what you gotta do first. Try and get the Ogren! Oh, I can't, buddy, I can't. We're gonna die if we go for you. Too much range. Oh, good job, Zealot. Wow. That was a good use of the Zealot's martyrdom there if they live that now. Zealot used their martyrdom, can't die for 5 seconds thing to get the Ogre out. That was clutch. Shout out to Hydro for... Oh, yeah. Hydro hype. Big man restored, yeah, Dark Souls shit. His next down, he is just gone though. There goes Lunk, unfortunately. Oh, nice. Good stuff. Survive. Gotta press the button, gamers! I gotta press that button, Derek!
I'm with you.
I'm like smoke bombing to clear my camo. Like legit, not a meme. I'm actually doing that so that anybody close to me loses aggro while I camo. I gotta keep my ammo up here so I can deal with threats. And I gotta deal with threats when they come. Uh-oh, there goes Zealot. Oh, and I'm uncamoed, fuck. I may as well just help now that I'm uncamoed. I gotta get a reload in, because bursters will be coming. Gotta be ready for that. is Zealot. Going. Got you covered. There's that burster. Oh, fuck. Oh, I came out of that door there. That's fucked. Range on the left I gotta deal with. I think the gate's about to open. Go! Ranged ahead. Yeah, you can say it's odd logos, but I think it's better than friendly fire. Dropping on your own feet, yeah. It is odd, I agree. It's fun though as a gameplay mechanic. Friendly fire would ruin this game, I think. Punishback says, does anyone think Overwatch 2 has anything resembling balance? No. No, Overwatch 2 is horrible. Next time, no book. Can't read anyway. Good on that, Ogren. No, Overwatch 2 is god-awfully balanced. It's horrible. Overwatch 2 is like the worst example of like theme park balancing and Blizzard balancing, where Blizzard is just like always just does whatever like the loudest, whiniest people say. I just like the dumbest idea, fairy ideas. Like, oh, only tanks get crowd control in Overwatch 2 now. Why? Why was that a change you needed to make? And like all the little shits like Genji run wild because Flashbang got removed. RuneScar says Left 4 Dead has some hardcore FF on highest difficulties and it still works. You just need to not run into whichever's line of fire. I feel ya. I played a lot of hardcore friendly fire Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. I love those games 10 years ago. And when I entered into Darktide, I thought the same. I was like, you know, a month ago, I was like, oh yeah, like surely the friendly fire goes up in high difficulty, right? Like surely, you know, I mean they got it, right? You know, baby mode. Playing the game more, I think this game would fucking suck with friendly fire. I think the game is hard and challenging enough already. And it's a very different game to Left 4 Dead. The weapons I am using, the weapons that the squad uses, and the situations you get into and the enemies you fight is so very different to Left 4 Dead, and the way you play the game is so different to Left 4 Dead. This game would be a fucking misery fest of friendly fire. I'm really glad they actually picked not to have it. Having played this game more, I completely reversed my idea. I was like, no, that would fucking suck.
Is there anything more?
That would be awful. I'll grab that blessing for later.
Is there anything more?
"17 toughness. Don't want none of that. Don't want none of that. Don't want none of that." Do you ever equip an autogun once bolters and plasmas get unlocked? No, I never equip an autogun anyway. We were talking about these before. They need a lot of love to be good, unfortunately. Shop's so evil, it's annoying, yeah. There isn't melee FF in VT2. I think there is. On high difficulty, right?
Tertium's railroad is under heretic control, but that doesn't mean we can't use it.
Yeah, 17 toughness is a nice roll, I agree, but
Coming in by train.
it's a blue and
Directed to a platform of our choice.
the other things weren't good.
Traveling with bodyguards, sure, but you'll have the
The
advantage
Curio
of
thing's no
surprise.
good, it's a dud roll. If it was like 17% toughness, I'm getting dropped into a team. If it was like 17% toughness and it was like block efficiency or something, I'd be like, okay, cool.
Things strange over here.
We're right at the start of... Oh, fuck, we're right at the start. I've already lost half my health. The fuck? God damn it. Oh well. Is this the one we just did? Is this Silos? No, this is... Oh, this is Chasm Station Assassination. Look at all the Imperial guards, does not care. Shoot him, you fuckers! You fuckers! Then again, I'm not shooting them. Maybe they're all also pulling out their bayonets and shovels and being like, alright, if he comes for me, I'll dodge him. The tank's like, we'll dodge him, we'll dodge him.
The marketplace isn't far. You can get access through the ventilation tunnel.
Melee dregs are coming. Three guards and a zealot. Oh, are we? Yeah, we're 3 guards, you're right. 3 guards and 1 zealot. The zealot is the most important person in this team. They've got a shotgun, that's not a bad option. But he's not going to be able to get any ammo because we have 3 fucking vets. What guns do the vets have will be important. Please no bad guns. He has a chain axe, yeah, which is not a horde clearer, as far as I know. Oh no. And he fell off the ledge. He fell off the ledge and said balls. Ah! I think I hear a plasma. Okay, we got a power sword, that's good. Then we got a plasma vet. Okay, not great. Not great, not terrible. Better than an autogunner, Acatrans, or revolver vet. And then what's the other guy got? Terilius. What's Terilius gonna have? By the way, what do you guys think of watching me play pubs instead of pre-maze all the time, by the way, chat? I like it, and it's something different. What do you guys think, though? Do you prefer watching me play pre-maze with people in voice, or do you like watching me play pubs? I think pubs are interesting. Looks painful. It's pretty fun, actually. I think pubs is more interesting in a lot of ways. I think the advantage of playing pre-maze is pushing the highest typically. Like, if I think I was doing pre-maze, I'd go for 5. Yeah, it lets me talk more too, which is nice. I like being able to talk to you guys constantly. It's a problem when I can't talk to chat. That's mine! Ancrodon says it's fun to watch, but I miss being able to shit talk to people you play with. What? It's the opposite. You can shit talk them, they're pubs. Yeah, things can go wrong, there's more variety, you get weird shit like vets with revolvers. It's interesting. Oh, he's got a fucking revolver! Why do vets love the revolver so much? Because it's got good damage. But like, why? If it had double the ammo, I guess I could see it. It's fine, you know what? Maybe people can like things that you don't think are good. Maybe if the revolver had double the ammo, but it's still kind of bad. Fuck, my fucking Medicaid. But it's not bad. It's just not optimal. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, you know. It's fine. There's nothing. Okay, there's a lot of things wrong with the revolver. The revolver isn't terrible. It has good damage. Okay, as long as we keep that vet filled with ammo, and he doesn't miss any of his 5 shots. It's not a bad weapon. It does high damage for 5 shots, then you have to reload it. Those fuckers just spawned, I watched that. It's just like, you know the half a Jenner thing from Battletech? A revolver is just like 1/3, I'm bringing this back, 1/3 of a bolt gun. But worse. A revolver is like 1/3 of a bolt gun. And it has less damage, and it has not as much stagger, and it doesn't have AoE. So it's like 1/3 of a bolt gun, okay? It has really, little known, it has really good like collateral railing. It's like a mini plasma, but apart from that. Whoa, see ya! No, Grims are bad! The revolver to the bolt gun is a thunderhammer to the eviscerator. No, because the revolver can't, like, destroy and emasculate a demon host. Defeminate. The demon host is like a woman. Defeminate. What is emasculate usable if you're not masculine? What does the word mean? Is there like a feminine version of emasculate? I just realized I've never needed that word before. Defeminate, yeah. Bimbified demon host remasculate? No, it's not remasculating, it's defeminate. I'm making this word if it's not real. God, look at him. He's as old as the fucking revolver is. Blow a penis on. No, it's not like the introduction of masculine in the lack of femininity. It's just like removing femininity from a void. That's the word I'm looking for. What is that? Is there a word for that? Defeminate. Defeminate. I've made it. Himbo fight? No, like... I don't know, does emasculate mean to feminize? Emasculate just means to be less masculine. Defeminate. I like it, it's a good word, it's a woody word, it sounds good. Defeminate. I've already got it, I don't need suggestions, I've got it, I've got the word. Maybe I should sit up there. Oh, too late. Maybe we should just sit on the thing. And camo. This seems like a bad idea. This was a bad idea, and I shouldn't have done it. We should not be holding here. I immediately have to move. Anyway. That is way too tight for me. I do not like the tightness of that zone. Maybe if I like hold here, this is also bad. Catch these hands, trapper! Huh? Ah! Oh, the range is here! Oh, fuck! Gotta buy time while I reload with grenades. Oh, I'm lucky I had like at least half a bolter mag to dump them. I'm gonna try to hold the medkit for the boss on this mission. Range might have 3 vets. Yeah, true. We have a lot of toughness for range, true. The vet meta. We're gonna go off me and go to the others, lol. I'll get it because I'm camoed. Pretty effectively right now. Just stand very still. I have mastered the art of standing so incredibly still that I become invisible to the naked eye. Yeah, I think... Talking about Zealot balance again. I think Zealot just needs to feel better. Zealot should get shit like... Their ult should be like... They regen double toughness again or something. Or like they just have like 50% like attack speed in melee. Or they like do a big barbarian shout. And like everyone falls down. Like just like some barbarian shit, you know? Just like some like I feel overpowered and broken for 5 seconds shit. And then let him like have a reset. It's so fucked up that the vet gets a reset, but no one else really does in the same way. Like, give everyone a refresh. It's so fun. Ammo here, gamers. Let the Zealot, like, every 10 poxwalkers, every 10 enemies they kill, they, like, refresh their ult or something. Yeah, Thunderhammer should have cleave, I agree. More cleave, I agree. Also, like, it's weird that they do the charge as, like, this thing that you're allowed to use without being locked on an enemy, but if you do, it's worthless. But then it's, like, so finicky and annoying to, like, actually get the targeting to work on the Zealot's skill. It's so annoying. If it was just, like, an Ogren more, maybe, where you can just do it. It's really annoying they went with, like, the lock-on system. Makes it really awkward and annoying. Yeah, it's a problem. Get the ammo, Vets. You're so low. Oh, fuck, they don't want it. I'll get it. I mean, what am I talking about? Tyrellius has a revolver. Like, he gives a shit about his gun. And Arian says, I disagree with the knee, but I won't be against buffs. Yeah, I think the Zealot is, like, good at max level anyway. But I don't know. I always hear Zealots complaining, so I feel like they need to feel better. And I can see ways that they probably could. Like, I've looked at the tree, I've heard of some breakdowns from some higher level Zealots too. Spent a lot of time with them. And it seems like they need to just feel better. Rather than really be that much better. Vet's OP. Yeah, but let every class be as OP as the Vet. Because Vet's so much fun. Let every class be this fun. Yeah, every class complains about Vets, because the Vet is the funnest. Let every class be as fun as the Vet. Yeah, it's just a long war infantry thing. Like, all the perks should be good, just like all of the Vet's perks are good. Does feel like work. Exactly, yeah. The Vet doesn't feel like work. The Vet feels like I'm a rock star. The Vet feels like being like a very high-paid football man. Vet feels great. Vet feels perfect. And the refreshing ult at 30 is just the icing on the cake. There's always like the promise of like an even better ult, you know? Another even better, perfect ult. When you've got that refresh on the Vet. It's really hard to communicate to you, if you're not a Vet player, how fucking good it feels to chain the ult forever. It feels amazing, man. It's like no demon host anymore now that Lights Out is gone.
The beneficent Emperor sees all and has sent us to judge them.
There's a fucker coming.
I had a mate end up in a place like this. Didn't come back out again.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Ammunition in the very nick of time. Headhunting! Ammo!
That's the bomber out of our base.
That's something else! The beneficent Emperor guides your hand.
Emperor! Evening, Swift. Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm getting close to my end time. It's gonna be time to play some Minecraft with my wife. Uh-oh. Bitches. 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 Ah! Oh no. Bitch, fuck off. You just had to ruin my Medicaid, didn't you, you little shit? Just had to ruin my Medicaid. Every time I ever use a Medicaid, when I've only got 10 health missing them, it's like, you're gonna regret that. But if you don't do it, you'll get to like the next part where you're gonna drop down and be like, well, now I'm gonna go back for it. Just get good, Beagle. Just don't get hit by a random assault guy that comes out of nowhere. Where the fuck did he come from?
Just as well I'm awesome, ain't it? You stick with me, it'll all be fine.
Just push the bursters. I don't find I can reliably do that with my dodge distance on my veteran and on my weapons as a veteran. I find if I push like half the time, I still get blown up by it. Why do you sometimes bring the bolt gun, other times bring the infantry lads? I think determined bolt was best. Oh, you missed some shit. I got a really good cantrail. You're like 2 weeks out of date, my friend. So I bring the bolter when the focus is close range, or having to carry because, like, my pub teammates are really bad at handling melee close range shit. And I bring the lasgun because it's better for dealing with ranged enemies. However, and better ammo efficient, yeah. However, be aware both guns are good at everything. But yeah, the bolter is like my go-to because it can carry really hard. Really easily. The cantrell you have to work harder to carry with, but it does go harder. At the job of being a ranged sharpshooter, for sure. Oh my god, we got double trapped. Fuck. Oh wow, it's just me? It's just me? No, it's two of us. It's Plasma Vet and me. Please don't get trapped, Porky. I'm coming. Oh, I think I see the problem. There's a crusher. Got the crusher. Fall back! Fall back! Buy time! Yeah, this example right here is where... Perfect example. What I just did there is much harder to do on a lasgun. Much, much harder. When my whole team just falls down, I have to kill literally everything that's ever existed. No matter what armor, size, range, shape, or you know, anything. That's where you want your bolt gun. Distro says melee as anti-carapace don't really need guns for it. Yeah, on paper, buddy, but then... Try and say that when you are fighting 3 crushers at once while being pinged by hordes constantly, you know, and you need to hit 6 power sword hits on a crusher to kill it, and then do that 3 times for each crusher while not getting hit by one of them once, or not getting, like, killed by anything else, you know, like, yes, you are correct, that's why it's good for the vet to have the power sword, so you've always, oh shit, you've always got that option. However, I can tell you from at least my experience, maybe you're built different, that it's a lot fucking harder and slower to kill crushers with a power sword than it is with a bolt gun, with rending. A lot of things you can say, like, you don't need it because this thing does that on paper, but this is why I always try to say it when we get to the Sicanium. You gotta take it into an actual mission. Because real missions are not like the simulations. They are messy. And you're gonna have to do shit that is not optimal and not your class's role. As the vet, you are gonna have to carry in melee sometimes in close range. The zealot is sometimes gonna have to handle the ranged fire. Sometimes the psyker will have to tank. You know? You can do a lot of shit in this game that, like... You can make a lot of shit in this game work when you're not pressured. You can make a lot of shit work. But this game's difficulty is the pressure. And you need shit that performs under pressure. And you need to perform under pressure as well, of course, but that goes without saying. Ow, my toughness. That's why I find the Cantrell 12 is just slightly... has slight issues at close range with pressure. Oh, they dropped above us. Whereas the bolter will... The only way you can overwhelm a bolter is it running out of ammo. And it is quite... With how much damage each shot does, it's quite doable to manage the ammo on the bolt gun pretty well. Yeah, Cantrell 12 versus bolter is oddly balanced, I agree. So much so that sometimes it's hard to even describe why they're so balanced, but I do believe the Cantrell 12 is a legit choice versus the bolter. Even on D5. It's just about range and pressure. The Cantrell 12 will fall down when, you know, you need to kill a crusher in your face, and you can't do that with Cantrell. You just can't do it. You need to kill 2 crushers, a bulwark, and 2 marauders in one clip and save the mission. Bolter. Cantrell can't do that quick enough. It can do it, but not quick enough. And it can't kill the Crushers at all. But like, you know, we talked before about the Veteran being a preemptive carry. Ideally, the Veteran is not doing that. Ideally, the other classes are handling that shit. And ideally, the Veteran is killing all the ranged. Rather than having to deal with that shit. That is where the Cantrail 12 is better, because the Cantrail 12 is just better at that job, just can't deal with Crushers, can't wipe the screen on auto. But again, I want to be so clear every time I say this, it doesn't mean either gun is bad at either role either. Like, a Cantrail can carry in that situation, and a Bolter can do the long-range combat. It's just one is better than the other for those two different roles. That's how they lean. 3 vets for the boss here is going to be interesting for the melee strat. Yeah, I'd like more guns to be balanced like that. I think the Plasma could get a real niche just leaning harder into boss killing. I think the Columbus auto gun shows promise that it could, like, potentially be a good closer range leaning gun that doesn't go all the way to Bolter. The shotgun, I think, is a great crowd control alternative. If it just had, like, double the max ammo. Is all it needs, really, to be competitive, I think, at this level. Just needs double the max ammo. Even the revolver could be good at this level for its ease of use, for being so quick to use. If it had, like, 3 times the max ammo, perhaps. Like, a lot. Like, 3 times, you know? And let it have, like, 6 shots in the chamber, maybe 7. Then it gets really, like, actually probably really good at this level. The stagger from shotgun needs to work with 4. It does. It does. You just need to get a really high stopping power one, I think. Alright, this is where this mission always fails. Let's see. This is always such a hard boss. If I can get a camo spot, it would be amazing, but I don't think I can reliably on this. Oh, great. One of the vets left. The plasma gun vet left. Well, crashed. I shouldn't say left. Crashed, I would say. That's the boss, fuck. This is not good. This is not a melee the boss down team. You can tell from our posture. We are fighting for our life here. This is not how a good clear of this boss looks. I gotta keep those specials down as much as I can. Okay, he's back. We're really split up, gang. Let's get back to Roman. Drop the medkits. Ah! Get away from me. Yeah, I agree. I agree completely, Benny. Oh, no, sorry, not Benny. Sage, yeah, that's what I was saying before, I agree. Oh, good. I'm struggling really hard to get, like, a camo spot here. I think I need a camo because we're not killing him quick enough. I need to be ready for boss specials. Oh, like that. Buster. Where? Guy's wearing no clothes. Uh-oh. Carry the dog. I gotta get the res. Actually, we're killing the fuck out of him. I should have believed in the Zealot. The Zealot's been tanking the whole time and just wrecking. The Zealot's been fucking carrying the shit out of this, I swear. That's why you gotta have a good Zealot. I love a good Zealot. The Zealot's just been fucking tanking the fucker, just taking him down while the veterans handle the specials. It kinda works, I guess. Nice. I didn't. I thought we were gonna wipe that at the start. That went well. That was like a proper battle there. Good stuff, GG. Good job, Roman. That was really well tanked. Zealot was core there. Zealot staying up, like a reliable Zealot, was so important there. Heart of the team, for sure. Just like if you had an Ogren doing that. It's me! I'm on TV! He's so short. It's so obvious next to us doing the same pose. That guardsman is so short. What the hell? They dropped Rattling Sniper already? That's crazy. He's like a Rattling Sniper who looks like Asmongold. He looks like fucking a blend between Asmongold and Moist Critical. And then the Zealot is just so much taller than all of us. Yeah, Zealot Vet is a good combo, I agree, Benny. That's good. Fucking them up. We're doing good on Pub 4s today. A lot of wins. It's going good, man. Oh, I might be done though. I don't know. 6 hours in. Might be time to Minecraft, I think. I'm almost the top Darktide streamer though. That feels good. There's only one person above me. Man, Darktide's viewers went down so much though. This top streamer right now is 248. I'm so close though. I could be number one. I could be number one. Fuck off, Milk. Better be able to re-roll those Grims tomorrow.
Can I be of service?
25 seconds to refresh here. It's Midnight Suns tomorrow, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, this is my second day. Midnight Suns tomorrow, guys. You excited for Midnight Suns tomorrow? Gonna shoot into Minecrafting? Probably not right now, but maybe in the future. Darktide Twitch integration win, I wish. Players can't use Plasma Pistol. It'd be interesting if they were out of Plasma Pistol.
Unit ready to serve.
That's... I don't like the Braced Autogun, but the stat rolls are very good on that Braced Autogun. 79% damage, 70% stability, 80% collateral, 80% mobility, 58% ammo. If you traded mobility for ammo and maxed out stability, it'd be great. Buy that just to check it out later. But you can't hit fire. So they're not very good, I'm just buying it because it's like, I'm like a zoo collector, it's like one of the best of its class, so we should buy it. You know? Like, this gun... Oh, that's so sad. This... Why? This gun is, like... Why? That's its max damage is 124. It's so fucking sad. Destroy says Braced Autogun is quite good ammo for more aggressive play. I would never take one over a Bolter. I feel like a Bolter is just better in every way, and you really struggle to do range work, especially as a Vet over Braced. There's an argument for it for the Zealot, but then for my Zealot I just use the shotgun, and I just, fuck it. On any difficulty where a Braced will cut it, I just use a shotgun. And hopefully I'm going to get to the difficulties where I can get a bolt gun eventually. For the Zealot. Yeah, I prefer for the crafting, because you gotta stack up blessings, yeah. It's a nicely rolled chainsword as well. Alright, nothing else I want there. Goodbye. Suppression is dual embrace, but it's not great. Yeah, suppression is not the goal. Suppression is not the goal at all. Low intensity 5. Do you think we can pub a low intensity 5? I think it's doable. It's the boss fight, but I think we can do it. I think low intensity 5 is a lot easier. Let's do like one last mission for the day. I think we can do it. I'm gonna stick with the Bolter though. Definitely for pubbing. Here, but I can put on... Look at my little graphic. That's from Sniffin. That's from Sniffin J. Twitch.tv/SniffinJ. So cute. Nice of him to let me use his hard work there. It looks so good down the bottom. Yeah, low intensity 5s are pretty easy. Low intensity anything is pretty easy. Kind of like evens out really generously, it seems. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Hi, Bob. I'll be done after this one. You want a Minecraft? Yeah? No?
Terminus is in enemy hands, but that doesn't mean it's worthless. You can splice into the station's auto-scheduler from a nearby market. Then, you can redirect an arch-heretic's train. You'll be waiting when they arrive. Use the surprise to your advantage. Kill them, walk away.
Try. Ha. I'm back. Let's hit like a 5. I don't think they do more damage in higher difficulties, do they? I think they're just higher health. So a 5. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. See if we can get some teammates for a second. I'll open up the friends list otherwise. You're joining level 2 are going to carry you. Thanks, SWF. Thank you. What are you looking at? Num 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 num. I'm just curious if I even get, if anyone even queues in for 5 in my region. I heard Americans on Reddit complaining that they can't get anyone for 5s, so that makes me think no one in Australia is going to be doing it. Honestly though, I was really happy to see how many people were playing 4s today. We didn't really have to wait long at all on at least half of them to get a full team. That's really cool. That's good. I hope that keeps up. In Northern EU, pub 5 is completely dead too. There you go. I'll probably just open this up then, the friends list, and whoever wants to join can join. I'm online. Feel free to join me if you want. Chat. If you're on my friends list, if you're not on my friends list, you can add me on Steam by going to the Discord. My profile is pinned in the Darktide channel. Yeah, last one for the day. It's been a fun day though. I've enjoyed it. More Midnight Suns tomorrow. That'd be fun too. Been a nice day. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, damage against the player doesn't go up. Just health of the enemies and spawning, I believe. I believe that's all that changes. What kind of enemies spawn, how many of them spawn, and how healthy they are. Yummy. I'm not aware of them doing more damage as you go up in level. I'm not certain, but I'm not aware of it. Wouldn't say it feels that way, definitely. Good night, Rye Fox. Thanks for playing, that was fun. See you later, man. Hi, everyone. What is that clanking noise even clanking on? It's like the pin to the ring. It's just satisfying, that's all that matters. It's a satisfying noise. Can't do this in Tarkov. Take that, Battle State.
A lot of abhumans tolerated for as long as they prove useful.
Not as many stable strains as there once were. Maybe they die, you know.
Some of them can't even lead their own world, like troughs. They're a funny bunch.
Yeah, we heard about them twice today. What we got here? We got a Psyker. Andronica is a vet. Power sword vet with a cantrail. That's a good combo. With me with the bolter. Oh, we'll see if a fourth joins. We can probably get started trying it, I guess. I don't know. Say a friend request? Yeah, come join. We need another one, Benny. Get it in. Added. This candy's so good. Let me put it away though. It's gonna distract me. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, it's so tasty. Alright. Let's put that away. Let's get on the move. Yeah, all good. Sounds excellent. Champions Graham. Oh, we've got someone else joining. Ephrail joined Strike Team. There you go. Too slow, Benny. Sorry. Next time. Next time. I like doing this, so I'll do this again next time, probably. Give me a little helmet light. Jesus. Howdy, Ephrail. Is Ephrail someone I know? I think so. Ephrail is the waifu foo. The waifu foo. Am I friends with you? Or are you like actually a true pub? Maybe Ephrail's like a true pub. Or friends with one of them. What is Ephrail? A zealot? Looks like a zealot. Yeah, that's what we like to see. We like to see those... Oh, it's a fucking revolver zealot! No! If there's someone who's listening to the stream right now, they're gonna feel the most crushing... the most crushing shame. As I react to their revolver. It's always the fucking revolver! Oh, look at him go, though. Yeah. Okay, well, maybe not.
Nice shot.
Makes fun of vet with revolver having less ammo. Misses 2 shots.
I've seen better than us go into zones like this and not come out.
Foolish Bigger Rush.
Stay sharp.
Aye, stay close, comrades. Let's get this done.
There's definitely a winnable team. We've got no Ogren. We got 2 vets, but it's definitely a... I mean, a Cantrail 12 vet is a good second vet to have. Yeah, Zealot gets less ammo than vet too, true. The Zealot with the revolver has 32, I want to say, max ammo. 37, with the mag included. So, you know, if you're like a real pro gamer. Okay, we gotta keep in mind that 2 of them also don't have extra wounds, and Ephrail's got, by the look of it, a Thunder Hammer. So, Ephrail is not really gonna be our main horde clear, I guess, which means I need to pick up more slack. It depends how good our Cantrail vet is at las gunning. If our Cantrail vet is good at lasgunning, then I can pick up more of the Zealot's horde clearing of the power sword. And my main job, in a perfect world, if my Andronica here, if Andronica here is like the best at using that Cantrail, if Andronica's really good, then I just need to like keep the close range clear and let that vet run mid and long range with the lasgun. That's in a perfect world, of course. Player skill changes everything.
Except for the warp jump.
You need a rage rating spot. Oh, fucking hell, the goddamn shotgunner destroys. I'm gonna rage back getting spot sniped by this person. I still don't know if they're a pub or not. I still don't know how much, like, I can let you do that. I don't know if I have to shield them. Ephrail. Ephrail, the waifu foo. Are they a friend of mine? Who is this? The waifu foo. Who are you? Does anyone know this person? Or am I allowed to talk smack about their revolver? Sits in front of question, but True Randy. True Randy. I'm taking this before anyone else can say no. I'm taking this before I revive Andronica. I'm a great teammate.
Thank you.
Engaging critical target.
Show me how to do that!
Hello, Nurgle. Bless you. Hello, Slanesh. Here I am at Atoma Prime.
No more heretic grenades!
Guys, my bolt is broken. It's getting faster. The magazines keep getting fed to the warp. This is Zench trickery. Oh, there we go. Look out on your right, vet. Oh, gods. Yeah, I was actually just loading all of those magazines. You're right. Watch this. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have so many magazines of bolt armor loaded right now. I have like 100 shots. This is like a head. What the fuck? What? What? Talking about Zench trickery. Here we go. You know, real though, how cool would it be to have a heavy bolter? What's the class you want, Beagle? Okay, well, the class I want looks like a Kazokin and is called Heavy Weapons Guardsman. Every gun he has, like, either massively slows him down while he's firing it, or has to be deployed, like some kind of bastard mix of playing the engineer and the heavy from TF2.
We seem to have lost a fanatic!
Yeah, that's what happens when you only have one wound on higher difficulty. And then every gun is like heavy bolter, autocannon, las cannon, automatic grenade launcher, missile launcher. Imagine missile launcher in this. It's okay, Ephrail. You just need those plus wound curios. And different weapons. And maybe feet, I don't know. I don't know what your build is. But other than that, you've got the heart of the cards.
This is how it's done.
You said Gunlugger, yeah, I think Ogren Gunlugger makes the most sense. Yeah, I want a hotshot so bad, Tiger. Hotshot Kazokin is my dream. Your difficulty widget is killing me. I swear when the lines is too thick. Complain to Sniffin. It's Sniffin's widget. I think it's good. think it's good. Which one? Which line do you think is too thick? Between the second and third cell. Oh, I see it now. I'm gonna have to fix that. I see it. I see it.
This one's for Kadia.
Nam, now we're all gonna see it. You ruined it. Oh, he's not dead, Jesus. No. Who's gonna handle it? It's the vet. Oh. Not when he misses. I refuse to help with the bulwark. But the Crusher can do. Oh, when they like get that backbreak animation. When you kill them at the apex of their swing, it's so brutal. Make sure to grab those ammo crates! Fill up on that. Oh no. Yeah, Alexis, grab this shit. Let's go. I need a better cheese spot. Give me a better cheese spot. Oh no, it's too late. It's too late for cheese. I'm just gonna sit here. No, this didn't work last time, remember? I need to sit in my good spot. There's a good spot. It works. Stop reinventing the wheel. I'm not in it in time. Fuck. But here we go. Sergeant class for team buffs and trench rated for close range of melee. My picture of that class. That'd be cool, yeah. Oh boy, we are getting fucked up. Nading for their rev. Then nade for my own rev. Nades are really good for clearing for revives like that. Because of the whole effect of I threw that shit before I walked in the room. Also, see how they're both now in one wound. They're definitely gonna die during this. Gonna have to hold behind us, you two, so you don't go down. Range left, watch it. This is the part that always wipes if you don't handle it right. You've got to get the ranged pods when they come on the left. Woo! Through the fucking fence. Let's go. Now that that's dead, we're a lot safer. But you always got to get that when it comes. Super important wave to hit. If you get caught out by that wave, you can just die so quick. Now that wave is gone, I feel better about moving. I just always like to be in camo to deal with that wave. Nice and clean. I mean, it's not like literally scripted, like there could be more, but I don't think there'll be another one. Damn, how the fuck fast did Alexis do that? What the fuck? How did Alexis do that in like a second? That burst is dead. Oh my wa, mo shinderu. Come to think of it, I don't think there's any spawn for a burst in this map that works unless they can come from that right one. Have I ever seen a burster not die? In my mind. Because bursters can't climb, so if they get a spawn where they have to climb something to get to you, they'll just die. Dead. Can't climb, dead. Why don't you go around to the side burster and jump down here? Oh my. Yeah, there goes them. It's just gonna be me and the Psyker in a second. Beast of Nurgle. No. Grab your armor if you want it. Zealot, I don't need it. I'm full.
I'm not so sure about all this commando stuff. I was born to fight on the front lines.
We do what we must. There can be no quarter in this war.
A familiar prey.
Remorselessly shooting the brain burst target. My brain was already tracked on. I'm camoed, nice.
Losing control.
Camoed in blood right now. Yeah, the deal with that. One sec. There's like a way to get the vet skill at to not get animation cancel the. Oh fuck! Here we go.
We appear to have killed the trapper.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the beauty ended.
Actually worked out.
Oi, soldier! Ammo! Eliminating primary target!
Well, it could have gone worse.
It could have gone worse.
Bragging colts! I'll never understand them.
You stand over the common man with a boot to his throat and feign surprise when he turns against you.
It's true. Another win for the Psyker.
Ammo here, soldier! Fighting it!
Huh? Watch out, there's a lot of shit coming I pulled. Uh-oh, that's gonna be killed.
Dead red!
That's also gonna be killed. Range that I pulled, I gotta kill the range I pulled. Oh my god, some of their voices are so funny on the little poxwalkers. Nurgle! Sound like the fucking biggest dick riders. Nurgle, notice me! Nurgle! I love it. Great voice work. Bro, stop dick riding Chaos so much. I am not dick riding Chaos! I dedicate my life through dark sacrifice. Yeah, you're dick rider, bro. Dick rider, dick rider. You're Chaos dick rider. Uh-oh. Watch out. Nah. The Poxwalkers beg for help when they run at you. Yeah, because the Poxwalkers, like, didn't ask for it, right?
I shall sweep
No, wait. It's the infected. There's infected and there's poxwalkers. There's growers and poxwalkers. Ah! There's like 2 different types. One of them is happier to be Nurgle, I think. I don't think I've heard any of the melee, like, be sane, though. The only sane enemies I ever hear are the scabs. That's why I feel bad for the scabs, because the scabs are just, like, people who picked the wrong side of the bolt gun today. Dreg melee, this seems, yeah, it might be Dreg melee I'm talking about, yeah. But I noticed, like, when you, like, fight groaners and stuff and you kill them, they have, like, death lines that are like, ooh, maybe it'll get infected when you, like, hurt them. You feel worse for the people who chose to join Chaos versus the innocent people who got infected? Yes.
This is how it's done.
Yes, because they've lost all their humanity already, whereas the scabs still have it. The scabs show fear. Besides, being real, like, how much choice did all of the traders get? Like, who picks that? Like, when an entire regiment turns to Chaos, who picks? Yeah, Nick's Kitty says the scabs are just going for a freedom fight, get rid of Nurgle later. Maybe, yeah. That's a great idea for an Only War campaign. That's an amazing idea for an Only War campaign, oh my god. To defend your planet, you, like, make a bargain with Chaos, but you don't like Chaos. It was Traitor Tony, but he was elected by the Union. You did pick in the prologue. Scripture. Scripture day if anyone wants it. They kill those that don't join like every role in history, yeah. Like who's out here making the choice that the Mobian 6 joined?
Someone wants this ammo, they gotta let me know, because I don't use ammo.
I don't need it yet. Like, how many... If you're a guardsman in the Mobian 6, which is the Traitor Guard regiment here, how many of you actually got to decide if you wanted to be in Chaos or not? Oh, that looks like me when I stream. And how many of you just had to say yes to Chaos because otherwise they were going to kill you? That's why I feel bad for the scab. They don't seem that fucked. Like, that guy there, that's probably one of the Mobians who didn't join. Ah. Oh my. Oh, shotgunner. Gotta get the shotgunners, they're so secret OP. Literally notice me. Please literally notice me, God Emperor. Destroy says they've been mass murdering civilians. I don't think they deserve much thought about this. Yeah, but you also think that the Vrax Headhunter can be good on high levels, so I mean, I disagree with you in multiple ways. Oh yeah, well you think Brace, whatever, one of them. What? Autogun! Point autogun user. Look at those pants go. Point autogun user, that's my retort. I mean, I think there's an interesting story to be done there. Of like... I'm not gonna say anywhere, I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah? Oh, well, how do you think it's going so far?
With each trial ahead, we must
I actually like that idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get Jamble into that idea. I'm gonna make her play in it. I did not need that one. I should have given that ammo pack to someone else. Sorry, I'm gonna have a crate. It's not a huge deal. Rampack says, this is the same civilization where yearly purges of a hive city is normal. Wait, really? The purge is canon in 40k? But, yeah, someone grab that ammo crate. Hand-drawn. That's one thing I think is interesting about Chaos, is like... maybe not Chaos, but like anti-boss. Oh, it's just a Plague Ogren. Is like... Traitor God, like rebels against the Empire, are like objectively good. Like in almost all cases. Except Chaos kind of muddles it, but like... If you're just like rebels, you probably have like the moral high ground. Because the Imperium is fucked, and you probably just don't want to be into fuck shit. And when you combine that with Chaos, there is a potential of like, how much of hating Chaos is aesthetics? Like, Chaos, it's like the drunk driving is bad. Drunk driving kills a lot of people, but on the other hand, it gets a lot of people to work on time, so no one can say if it's bad or not. I feel like Drill, it's like, okay. Chaos is bad, and kills a lot of people. But so does the Imperium. So it's really hard to say which one is better or worse. Benny says most rebels' grievances are legit, but then Chaos always fucks it with their mass sacrifice. Yeah. I mean, how much is it aesthetics, right? Empire versus, let's say, Nurgle. They say everyone in Nurgle is really happy, right? Beagle's doing, like, Chaos propaganda right now. They say everyone in Nurgle is really happy. That's why you fight the dregs and they're like, yes, Nurgle! Like, they're really happy. So... if you can be in Nurgle and be really happy, or be in the Imperium and be not really happy about your life, really, the big thing holding you back is being covered in pus. That's been retconned. Oh, has it? Has the Nurgle thing been retconned? They still seem really happy. These guys don't seem like they're worried about paying bills. Like, they seem pretty beyond mortgages. They seem pretty happy. Yeah, I don't really like pus or slime. Yeah, being covered in pus is holding me back from joining Nurgle too, I agree. It's just, but you know what I mean? That's so shallow, that's just aesthetics. It's just the aesthetics of not wanting to be covered in pus and look like a little wart frog. Man, what's stopping you from living like this? Barney says, but what if the Nurgle thing also changes your physiology that makes the pus pleasant? Exactly, that's what I mean. It's just aesthetics. They love it. The Nurgle guys seem to love the pus. Lobo says, you should do meth and... Lobo says, you should do meth and swipe your neighbor's stuff. That's better than living in a society. Yeah, that's Imperial propaganda from Lobo there. But no, it's not swiping your neighbor's stuff. It's like, you should do meth and then convert your neighbor into doing meth too. But you don't have to pay for the meth. You've always got endless meth, endless drugs. It never runs out. You're always on meth, all the time. And your job is to introduce other people to being on meth. Sestovio says you should do drugs and sell drugs. Look, guys, I'm just saying. What do people love? Being on drugs, right? What do people hate? The negative side effects, the consequences of being on drugs. What if you could have all the... What? A shilling for Nurgle. What if you could have all the good parts of being on drugs all the time, but with none of the drawbacks? Chaos. I am Papa Meth's strongest warrior. I mean, I'm right? I'm right! if you're in Korn, it's like similar, right? Korn is like, okay, you're really angry on Korn, but like being angry is good. It's like being like, worshipping Korn is like if you were a Twitch streamer who like yelled like horrible slurs and I don't know, did horrible violence, but then like God was like, that's actually really based and actually no, this is just Twitch. This is actually just Twitch. This is actually how Twitch works. Yeah, this is just being Joe Rogan, never mind. This isn't even hypothetical. People already support you for saying slurs and being incredibly angry and violent. Look at like iShow Speed. Who, if I haven't got the name wrong, I'm pretty sure is the streamer who's like as ist as possible. Misogynist, racist. As possible, and is egged on. Okay, so Korn got some... Being angry and saying slurs is literally Space Marines. Korn is bath salts. Redback says Korn is like being angry at internet trolls, but you get to actually punch them to death. That... Oh, so, okay, I see. So you're angry all the time, but it feels good because you're getting closure.
This is how it's done.
Korn is just sports. Take too many hits to the head. Want to be the highest scorer for coach. That's like being an Ogren. Slaneshi is coach. Yeah, Slanesh is like what we were saying for Nurgle, but like better. What? Except with Nurgle, I feel like it's like being pus-ridden is the drug. I feel like with Slanesh, you have to go seek out the drug. Slanesh is like, yo, do you want to go like with Nurgle it'd be like cozy. It's like, do you want to hang out? Yeah, let's hang out. Let's go hang out and talk to people about Nurgle. I feel like with Slanesh, you and your friends, it's gonna be like, do you want to go hang out? Like, no, I gotta go like, I gotta go like get really high on like 5 different types of cocaine at once, while I like rip people's legs off and like masturbate. Like that's Slanesh. Like you're gonna be so busy. Like there's so much shit to do. You're always going for like the next big score, you know? You're always chasing the next high, I feel like, is Slanesh worship. Like it says, are you implying? Yes! Nurgle is weed while Slanesh is hard drugs. Maybe, yes. Maybe, yes. Nurgle is like having a chill little sleepover with all 5 million of your favorite zombie friends. Whereas Slanesh is like, I will never turn the stereo down for the rest of my life. And Virus says Slanesh is being queer all the time about Warring. Inquino says this is why Chaos Undivided cultists are rare, because you have to balance all of this shit. It's actually a great idea for like a story or a video game or a role-playing game. Being the like administrative manager of like an outpost of Chaos Undivided. Can you imagine like the RimWorld colony management balancing of trying to be a good boss of a Chaos Undivided outpost? Chaos Colony Sim. Can you imagine that? Trying to keep and balance between Nurgle, Slanesh, Zench, and Korn, and keep them all happy at the same time? That sounds great. I want to play that colony game. Someone make that. You like pick your overseer to start with one of the gods as a benefit with Cult of the Lamb aesthetics. This sounds great. Slanesh's Beagle's futile search for the perfect game. It is, yeah. It is. I am Chaos Undivided. Zench for my incredible XCOM strats and cheese. Korn for how mad I get at games and people being racist to fake races. Slanesh for my pursuit of the unattainable perfection, perfect pleasure in video gaming. And Nurgle for how little I've been able to shower ever since my plumbing broke. Sorry guys, too real. Oh no, my fucking toughness. Ah! Gotta get the specials. Gotta cover my recycler. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, Nurgle is the god of little piss babies. I'm good. Oh fuck, people are dead.
Keep fighting.
Gonna go for the res. Stay alive. What? Oh fuck. It's not over yet, Zealot. Let's go. Just stay alive. No, the double. Fuck. Fuck, I'm down. Zealot, help! Go run the purple and rev someone. Oh, we're not gonna win this, I don't think. We haven't got the tanking for this. Once people started going down. Go for the purple corner, Zealot. Kite him. You can go get the... Don't get me, don't get me, don't get me. Oh, no. Had to go over to the corner. Good attempt.
Oh well.
Yamsa says the Imperium is Beagle needing to stream on Twitch to make a living while fighting this chaos needs to, real, yeah. Commissar comes to Beagle's little hive home and charges him 800 ducats to mow his lawn. I think that was nasty. Yeah, I let myself go down trying to get the rev there too. Wounds are important. Wounds are very important, yeah. You need wounds. You really shouldn't come to D45 at a plus wound curio if you've got one in your inventory. Definitely need them. But that's the game for today. That's me done. GG, I'm out. I'm gonna raid someone. I'm gonna thank my subs and dubs. I'll see you tomorrow for Midnight Suns. Let's do it. Thanks for playing, everyone. Yeah, so good, Magister. You're all good. You're the just fine, I think. Just fine. GG. But you'll check fan out for next stream. What, like for an idea for my next stream? Fan art gallery. Oh, sickos. Yeah, I'll check that tomorrow. It looks good, yeah. It looks real good. Looking for Midnight Suns too? Yeah, Midnight Suns tomorrow, baby. Alright. Let's raid someone. I am gonna raid, I think Arvius. It's been ages since I raided Arvius. We need to raid him more. Thank you to my subbers and dubbers. Thank you to Cornet69 for the 7-month sub. Jeff the Hobo for raided the party at 2. Pig General 75-month sub. Thank you, Pig General. Maxi 22-month sub. Exodus 2-month sub. Equilibrium 19-month sub. Greybot TV. Sorry, VT. Vermintide. 51-month sub. Thank you for the 51-month sub. Greybot. Generic Creepy Old Guy 39 months. Duke Derek with a very generous tier 2 sub for 24 months. Actually, you 2 years of subbing it. Tier 2. Duke Derek. Thank you very much. 2. Very generous of you, Duke Derek. Thank you for that. Appreciate it a lot. Doom Pig 10-month sub. Jeff Ronks 55-month sub. Kingdom Sword 68-month sub. Sad Elemental 49 months. Anarchy Paladin. Congrats on your year of subbing Anarchy Paladin. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Very nice. Rune Scry 2-month sub and Payback Attack 53-month sub. Thank you very much. I'll see you all tomorrow for more Midnight Suns sponsored streaming. SWF says, will Firaxis let you use your Legend or Sicko's PNG tubers? Here's the thing. There was a tweet from Jake talking about the asses in Midnight Sun, so I don't think I have to worry about anything anymore. I'm pretty sure that my feet posting is fine. I don't think I'm any hornier than Jake Solomon. I told you all too. You go look on his account. He's talking about the cakes in Midnight Suns. He's horny. All right, I'll see you there tomorrow for that. Does he know about? He doesn't know about Spang. No, he doesn't know about Spang, but he made it. So I'll see you tomorrow for more Spang, more Midnight Suns. Bye, everyone. #Blade Sweep. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.